Okay, everybody, before I begin this video off, I just want to let y'all know that there might be some spoilers in here, both minor and major. So if you don't like hearing spoilers, guys, please be advised, and thank you all for watching. Enjoy the video. Okay, everybody, back here, and obviously this is the second installment to this little kind of review style of video I'm going to be doing. Obviously, I've done the Toho game just recently. Obviously, I got the Switch. It is a very fun gaming console. I do like its portability. I do like the way that its games are stored on cartridges, kind of going back to the homage to older Nintendo games, and in kind of in a way going back to like the 3DS and the regular DS, where you now have smaller game cartridges that you can like fit in your pocket and walk around and, you know, socialize with other people playing other games. You know, Mario Kart 8, Splatoon 2. There's a lot of other great co-op games. You know, there's obviously other fighting games out there. But the indie market is pretty fucking bad on the Switch at the moment. There are other games out there that are indie that are not bad. We're not going to talk about the abomination that was the Wii U marketplace. I'm pretty sure we all know what happened there with Meme Run. Complete shit. I didn't own a Wii U. I don't own a Wii U, but I've seen the reviews on Meme Run. It's just completely shit. So next up is another sort of kind of indie game, not really an indie game, kind of supposed to be taking off of the kind of the run and gun style of games, and that is the Azure Striker Gunvolt Striker Pack. Now this has both the first and second games, which is a fucking miracle. Thank God that, unlike some other companies where they just release episodic shit, Square Enix. So these guys released both the first and second games on one cartridge. Now I like that because I've played Gunvolt on my 3DS. I had the demo version. I just got the first game. I have the first version on Steam, which I was trying to see if there's any difference. And obviously I have this, and then I have Mighty Gunvolt Burst. Now I want to get Mighty Gunvolt Burst for my Switch because it's actually more DLC that I think is Switch exclusive. I might be wrong on that one, guys, so please leave in the comments down below if I'm wrong. Because there's now Lumen, and there's whatever the other bad guy's muse is. Because I don't know a lot of names on this. I only know like a majority of the actual first game stuff. I'm still playing through the second part of the game on my 3DS because I still need to know a lot more of the story because I've only played the first game, but it is very good. Now, one thing is that the first game, I loved it because this is actually going to be more of a review on the first and second games respectively, not just on the complete pack itself. So, yeah, so the reason why I loved the first game is the ending was intense. Now the ending wasn't insanely the end boss isn't insanely difficult. He's just moderate. He's kind of moderately difficult. Seeing all the other bosses you faced, it shouldn't be that difficult to beat Nova when he actually goes to the final section. It's really not that hard. It wasn't that hard because on my 3DS version, I actually beat it after 2 attempts. So it's not that bad because, you know, you go through the first part where he's floating around, then you go into the part where he's in the giant mech. Spoilers, sorry. I need to put that in the fucking video. Now with this one, you can actually go from 30 FPS to 60. Now the game looks really smooth on that. I love it. The details on that are just so great. Now it's not as detailed as other good games like Mario Odyssey and Zelda Breath of the Wild, but for a 2D game, it's really, really good. It's really polished. I like how Inti Creates, with the help of Nighthawk Interactive, actually made the first game look better than it does on the Steam version, which is on my computer, and the 3DS version, which is on obviously my 3DS. So, kudos to Inti Creates and Nighthawk Interactive because they made this game really fucking great. Now the second game, I can't say much because I've not beaten it yet. So I know at the end you probably fight the guys who steal the mirror shards in the first place. And I need to put spoilers in the beginning of this video because I'm saying so much and people might get pissy with me because I'm actually saying more spoilers So I'll make a video saying that there's spoilers in this as kind of a beginning part, but I've not gotten much of the second game done. But I know that in the first game, you meet up with this other guy called Copen, and Copen is the antagonist, kind of, sort of well, not the antagonist, but the anti-hero for the second game. Now you can play as both Gunvolt and Copen in the second game, which is really good, because not only do you see Gunvolt's side where he's going out to save Jewel and Lumen, but you actually see Copen's side of him trying to track down Gunvolt and trying to, rid away with Gunvolt, because back in the first game, we're gonna be hopping back and forth. In the first game, we discovered that Gunvolt is actually one of these characters called, I can't remember what the name of it is, but we find out that Gunvolt's like this super cool secret agent guy, and we find out that it's very, very interesting. And also, what's pretty interesting is that the entire 3DS DLC catalog comes preloaded. I don't know if there was much in the terms of DLC for this, but let me see. Yeah, so sorry that I kind of broke off in the story there, but we find out that Gunvolt is like this secret agent guy working for this big place, and you have to kill these other 9 people, and I can't remember what they're called, but it was like the javelins. You had to like kill the javelins, and when you beat the javelins, you would like go to the final boss, and it was like a boss rush kind of, where you had to kill like 3 or 4 of the bosses when you're going up this elevator, and then you go to Nova, blah 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 blah, and we find out that you didn't kill Copen at the other part. Instead, the other guy, Asmiov, actually finds Copen, knocks him out, takes his gun, and kills Gunvolt and Jewel. And if you get all the gems and you wear the special necklace you make if you get the gems and you give them to Jewel, she makes you a necklace. Wear that necklace when you beat the final boss. Make sure you always have it on through the entirety of the mission. When you get to that final part, when you get killed, you actually go on to what is the Japanese section, which is, you come back to life, and you're pretty much given, like the infinite anthem is what I called it. And you go to the final boss, you go to Asmiov, you kill him, and game over. That's the game. Then in Gunvolt 2, it carries off of that part. Basically, you just go through all that stuff. You're away from everybody else, and you find like the other buildings and these other guys from the Samaragis. That's what they were called. So you find these other guys that were kind of runoffs of the Samaragi Corp, and you actually go through, and there's different versions of them because there's other javelins out there. Now, one of the other things is I loved when Gunvolt Burst was out, and I played it through, and the final part is you're fighting one of the guys. You're fighting the guy with the blue hair in the chair. That's all I remember. And he was kind of like cynical. He's a cynical asshole. Now that's the only part I found funny about both Gunvolt Burst and Gunvolt 2. Now, obviously, I haven't really gotten so far in the game. I've only done a certain number of missions. I've done about like 6 on Gunvolt and about like 3 or 4 on Copen, and I really want to finish that. I'll finish that again on another time and another day. But my total review of the Gunvolt Striker Pack, not only the Striker Pack, but the first and second games, would be 9 out of 10 9 out of 10 for Gunvolt 1, and then 9 out of 10 for Gunvolt 2. Now, the reason I placed them at number 9s instead of 10s out of 10s is because there were some things that they could have fixed. Like, they could have fixed having the different guns. They could have made them craftable instead of you have to beat a certain number of missions to do that. And they could have done other stuff where they were handling all that stuff. Now, obviously, the second game kind of carries on that, except you can make a bit more equipment, and if you have a save file from the first Gunvolt, you get extra stuff from there. Now, another thing is, this is going to be a completely different conversation right now. This game for me is like, it holds a dear place to my heart because I actually beat it through the first time without, obviously there was no cheats involved because I beat out my 3DS version. I got all the jewels on my 3DS version, and I beat Gunvolt 1. It damn near made me cry. Like, that's the first time a game has actually ever made me cry, aside from another game. I can't remember what it was, but the first Gunvolt, when you beat it, it's so fucking rewarding and it's so sad. But one thing that I would love to fucking see, because it says amiibo compatible, one thing I would love to see, and I know some of you out there might have already thought of this, Gunvolt amiibos. Like if they made a 3-pack and a 2-pack. The reason why for 3-packs and 2-pack is, one, you can have Copen and his muse, and then you can have Gunvolt, Jewel, and Lumen. The reason it's those three, the reason I say those three and then those two, and not just like make a fucking 5-pack and just ship it out, is because, one, it would not be, it wouldn't be insanely bad, but if they just released Gunvolt fucking amiibos, I would go out right fucking now and just buy them, because that would be great, because I want to have a lot of the stuff. Now, as far as I'm concerned, the only amiibo that works with this game are the Shovel Knight amiibos. I want to get Shovel Knight, but at the moment I just don't have, I don't have not only the money, but I just don't have the time right now, because I'm obviously doing a lot of videos. I'm borrowing some equipment right now. You might have noticed this in the last video. I have not gotten the actual equipment yet. This is a shared set of equipment. These are shared lights, which is why I don't look blue, and a shared screen. Now the screen, I'm not going to edit anything with the screen because I'm not that technologically advanced, guys. Like, let's slow down a little bit. So that's all I have to say. Overall, 9 out of 5 out of 10 for the full pack, and 9 for Gunvolt 1 and 9 for Gunvolt 2. Again, would like to see some Gunvolt amiibos in the future, because I feel like that would be one of the best ways to get the entire Gunvolt community involved and get some, amiibo collectors out there. And again, they'd be really good. They'd be really hot. Like, if you just spent some time, made the Gunvolt amiibos, and just released them, or if they're already out in Japan, I don't fucking know. Japan does a lot of stuff, but if they make Gunvolt amiibos, I will fucking buy them, and I will do a full fucking video on them when they come out and if they come out. So, Inti Creates, Nighthawk, whoever really owns the Gunvolt property, you release amiibos for this, I will fucking buy them. Okay? Not sponsored. Not sponsored. I will fucking buy it. I will buy them. Oh, also, to the fucking games, I don't think I showed this in the beginning, I believe, but I got this new in the plastic, and I don't think you can really tell. The fucking case is cracked wide open. Now, this was in the plastic. This was in the fucking plastic little shits. And I pulled it off, and I'm like, why is this case broken? And there's that. So, that's all for now, guys. I'm getting closer to the screen because I'm about to end this video off. But thank you all so much, guys. Again, make those amiibos. Like, I will buy them. So, that's all for now. That's all for the Gunvolt Striker pack and my real view on the Gunvolt series and what I'd really rank it. So that is all for now, guys. Again, be sure to like the video if you liked it. Be sure to tell me if the audio quality is good in this video, because I'm going to be recording 3 of these videos and releasing them again within the course of this time. I'll be releasing them once a day. So obviously it's going to be the Touhou one, then this one, then the Mario Odyssey one. And yeah, that's all for now, guys. Again, be sure to leave me your suggestions down below. Now, there's obviously a list of other games I'm going to get for this, for the Switch. But again, right now it's just kind of a bit tight on time. So with that being said, you guys, I'm just going to go and see you on the next video, guys. Peace out.